They needed 5 items. I needed basic human respect. Instead, they called me an idiot over shampoo. So I canceled the order and made sure they'd never find it again. If you ever worked a job where customers thought they could treat you like garbage, hit subscribe, tap like, and get comfortable, because this story is for everyone who's ever wanted just a little justice. Let's dive in. I work as a shopper, one of those people who run errands for strangers through an app. Groceries, household items, random late-night cravings. You name it, I've delivered it. Most days, it's fine. You learn quickly that this job isn't about shopping, it's about people. Some are kind, some are neutral, and some remind you exactly how invisible service workers are to them. That's why I live by one ironclad rule. No tip, no trip. If you don't respect my time enough to tip even $1, I don't respect your order enough to accept it. Gas isn't free. Wear and tear isn't imaginary. And courtesy costs nothing. But every rule has an exception. Mine happens when 3 things align perfectly. It's my last shop of the day. The order is small. The delivery drops me close to home. That afternoon, one popped up that checked every box. 5 items. Short distance. No tip, but it would put me 10 minutes from my front door. I hesitated. Something in my gut whispered, don't do it. I ignored it. I accepted the order. The store was quiet in that late afternoon haze. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead. The air smelled like detergent and produce. My cart squeaked as I pushed it toward the personal care aisle. The first 2 items stopped me instantly. A boutique brand of shampoo and conditioner. The expensive kind that always causes problems. I sighed. Those sets are never fully stocked. I reached the shelf. 2 bottles of shampoo. 0 bottles of conditioner. I leaned in, checked the top shelf, bottom shelf, behind other products. Nothing. This wasn't unusual. So I did exactly what the app tells us to do. I took a photo of the shelf, clear, well-lit, and sent it through the customer chat with a polite message. Hi, the store has the shampoo, but the conditioner is sold out. Please let me know how you'd like to proceed. The response came back almost immediately. You are stupid, I can see in the photo. I froze. Read it again. Still there. My jaw tightened. That familiar heat crept up the back of my neck. The warning sign that this order was about to go bad. I stayed professional. I took a second photo, zoomed out. This one showed the empty shelf space clearly, the price tag labeled conditioner, and the shampoo sitting beside it. I typed slowly, carefully. I understand the confusion. The item visible is shampoo. The conditioner section is empty, as shown here. There was a pause. Then the message that sealed it. You are an F*** ing idiot. That word hit different. My fingers went cold around my phone. My chest tightened, not with rage yet, but realization. No matter what I did next, this was a no-win situation. If I completed the order, I'd get a bad rating. There was no tip coming, before or after. And I just rewarded someone for treating me like trash. I stood there in the aisle, fluorescent lights humming, other shoppers drifting past, completely unaware that my patience had evaporated. I looked at the cart. I looked at the shelf. I looked at the message. Something clicked. I didn't respond. I canceled the order. The app confirmed it instantly. Order reassigned. And that's when the thought appeared. Quiet at first, almost playful. When a shopper cancels, the order goes right back into the system. Another driver gets it. Another driver walks to the same shelf. And that customer? They're still waiting. I glance at the 2 remaining bottles of shampoo. No employees nearby. No cameras pointed directly at me. I picked them up and placed them in my cart. My heart wasn't racing. I wasn't nervous. It felt calm, deliberate, like the universe was nodding along. On my way out, I passed the toy aisle, bright colors, stacked boxes, Lego sets pile high and chaotic. I slowed down, bent slightly, and tucked those 2 bottles neatly behind a wall of Legos. Hidden, invisible, gone. Then I walked out of the store. No shouting, no confrontation, no rules broken, just consequences. As I stepped outside, the air felt lighter, cooler. like I could breathe again. Somewhere, another shopper was about to accept that order, phone in hand, ready to take photos. And for the first time all day, that shelf would be empty. I smiled, because now, when that customer demanded proof, when they insisted the shopper was stupid, there would be nothing to photograph. No shampoo, no conditioner, no argument, just an empty shelf, and the slow realization that maybe, just maybe, calling strangers names has consequences. Balance scale to payoff 1 to 2 minutes. I didn't scream. I didn't insult them back. I didn't break any rules. I simply opted out and let reality do the rest. The next shopper would walk up, take a photo of an empty shelf, and send it. The customer would argue again and again, but this time, they'd have no proof. No service workers aren't punching bags. Respect is free, and sometimes the smallest acts of pettiness are just balance being restored. Leverage, no shampoo, all because they couldn't manage basic human decency. If this story made you smile, hit like, subscribe for more real-life revenge stories where karma shows up early. And comment below, what's the pettiest revenge you've ever witnessed? Because sometimes, no tip, no respect, no shampoo,